Now I'm going to give you some practice on using the quotient rule. So this here is the quotient rule. Use this to work out dy by dx. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, remember if you want to get one thing divided by another, that's this one thing divided by another. All you have to do is follow this here. So keep v the same. So keep v the same. So keep this whole thing here the same, and then differentiate the u. So this is your u here. Differentiate this, and then blah blah blah. Okay, so this here will give you this. Hang on. This here would give you this here. Okay, so at the moment, y is this here, and don't forget this here is u, and this here is v. So the first part is to keep v the same, to keep this the same, and then concentrate on differentiating the u parts. So remember, we are keeping this the same. So looking at this here, see that this here, we are keeping this the same. So basically, we are just following this. We are just following this rule here. So keep v the same. That's this here. This is v here, and then concentrate on differentiating the u. Differentiate the u. So don't forget u is this bit here. Differentiate. If you differentiate this, it will give you 6x. So that would be this here. Okay. So this v here is this here, and then this du by dx is this here. And then now keep u the same. That's keeping this the same. That's why we've got this here. And then concentrate on differentiating the v. Concentrate on differentiating this. Now if you differentiate this here, it will give you 4. That's why we've got a 4 here. Okay. And then the last part is v squared. So v squared. Well, don't forget. Hang on, don't forget this whole thing here is v. So take the whole thing down as a whole, and then square it. So we are just basically blindly following this. Okay. So that would take us to here. So dy by dx is this here. Now it's just a matter of tidying up. So remember, it's this times this, this times this, and then this times this here. So it will give you this, and then blah blah blah. It would take, so dy by dx is given by this here. Okay. Next question. Hang on. Next question is well, hang on. Next question is this here. So this here is your quotient rule, and use this to work out dy by dx of this. Okay, so there are lots of ways of working this out. Now we're going to use a quotient rule to work this out. Okay, so work out dy by dx of this. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so to do this here, remember that, well, this is our quotient rule. Okay, hang on, let me move it down here. This is our quotient rule here. Now this is our u, and this is our v here. So the first part is to keep v the same. So don't forget, this here is u, this here is v, v. Okay, so keep v the same. So that's x here. That's keep this here is our v here. Now concentrate on differentiating the u. Well, when you differentiate this u here is 0. So this here will be 0. Now minus this minus is this minus here, and then leave u the same. So leave u the same. That's 1 here, and then concentrate on differentiating v. And when you differentiate v here, that will give you when you differentiate x, it will give you 1. So this bit here is 1. This u here is 1. This here is 0. V here is x here, and then your v squared is really, don't forget, this is your v. V is just x, so it will be x squared. So overall, it will give you this here. Okay, and now it's just a matter of tidying up. So 0 times x will be 0. 1 times 1 will be 1. So that will in effect give you 0 minus 1 over x squared. So this here will be minus 1, and then x squared will stay as x squared. Okay, so overall the answer would be this. And by the way, you could differentiate 1 over x as this. Hang on. This is just another method of doing it. You could write, well, 1 over x, you could write as x to the power of minus 1. Remember from indices that if you have x to the power of, let's say, minus 7, then you can immediately jump to 1 over x to the power of positive 7. So whenever you get this, you can also jump backwards and get back to this. Well, my point is that when you have 1 over x, you could rewrite it as x to the power of minus 1. Now, this here, when you differentiate a power, this here gets this here gets moved down here, and then the minus 1 itself gets minus 1. So that will give you minus 1, and then this here will be minus 2. And then, well, minus 1, so at the moment you've got this here. We don't really need the 1, we can just simplify it to this. Now, when you're here, visualize it as one block multiplying. Well, you've got minus multiplying with x to the power of minus 2. So that will well, you can imagine this as this. Okay, then when you look at this here, x to the power minus 2, you can immediately jump to 1 over x squared. So this is 1 over x squared, and when you minus a fraction, it gets multiplied to the top. So this, in a way, it's like minus 1 over x squared. Okay, this is just another method of doing it. You could use a quotient rule, or you could just visualize this 1 over x as this, and then differentiate it. But the point of the exercise is to get you to learn the quotient rule, because later on things will get complicated, and you need the quotient rule. You can't always use this trick here. So for the time being, learn to use the quotient rule. Learn to use the quotient rule.